Hey guys, this is hashbrownforever here, and today I'm going to do a review on the new Civilization 5 Gods&Kings expansion pack. Well, this expansion pack looks absolutely amazing, as I am an avid Civilization 5 fan. I'm just going to read out to you what this is on the back of the case. Expanded epic game, 27 new units, including the machine gunner, 9 new wonders, including the terracotta army and Hubble Space Telescope, 3 new scenarios, including the Empires of the Smoky Skies, Steampunk scenario, and much more. Well, Victorian steampunk really does appeal to me. It's one of the things that I felt was lacking in Civilization 5. And actually, I'm really pleased with this expansion pack, because I feel that the modern era is way too vague. They've actually got the atomic era and the information era now, so they're kind of the same time span, I'd guess. They're 2 extra eras with similar technologies. So you've got the first, which is the ancient era, the second, which is the classical era, the third, which is the medieval, the fourth, which is the Renaissance, the fifth, which is the industrial, the sixth, which is the modern, the seventh, which is the atomic, and the 8th, which is the information era. Now I feel this really fits well with real life, because having just one huge modern era filled with everything is just way too vague. And now you can actually put it in a timescale to how things worked out in real life. I'm really looking forward to this. 9 new civilizations. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm actually going to start playing as the Netherlands. See how they are. And I was actually quite surprised to find out that Ethiopia were one of the factions, and I watched a Civilization 5 Gods&Kings video by Fire Axis Games themselves about why they made it, and they said that the reason why they introduced Ethiopia was because it was the only African country that never got colonized by overseas people. Because I'm sure that you're aware that the British and French and other people took over parts of Africa, which is why certain parts of Africa speak French. But anyway, cut out the trap, let's get playing this game. I'll set up a game, and I'll do the advanced setup, which is how I prefer it now. Map size, let's say standard. I like Archipelago, I'm going to leave it at that. World Age, leave it at that. Game era, I've actually looked at game chart that came in the case, and I'm going to start off with the Renaissance, because that is the starting era where you can see differences. I've heard that it is advised you start from the ancient era because of the religions aspect of the game, so you build up your religions and that. Now let's have a look at here. We've got the Celts, Carthage, Ethiopia, and let's see what else we have here. The Maya, Inca, I'm not sure. The Netherlands, there we go, beautiful Netherlands. Gonna have all these guys at random because I like that. Victory types, I don't want that, don't want that, don't, yeah, just leave it like that. That's good. I'll have barbarians for just this one time. I usually don't. Now we want to have as much land as possible, so low sea level, rainfall normal, resources normal, temperature normal, game pace normal, difficulty warlord, map size and everything. Yep, it's all good. Let's see how this goes.
1568 rebellion against war. Your allowed for the creation of one of Europe's first modern republics, to the rebellion falling at the hands of an assassin in 1584. But your death would only serve to embolden the people's charge, and your legacy as father of the fatherland will stand as a symbol of Dutch independence for all time. Brave prince, the people again yearn for the wise stewardship your wisdom afforded them. Can you once again secure the sovereignty of your kingdom and lead your people to greatness? Can you build a civilization that stands the test of time?
Oh, they always end with that line. Well, what a surprise. Anyway, let's have a look at what the Dutch specialise in. So, retains 50% of the happiness benefits from a luxury resource if your last copy of it is traded away. For those who aren't really players of Civilization 5, you have to keep your population happy, and one of the ways of doing that is obtaining luxury goods. So this can be silk and stuff, and as you can see where the seagulls are here, pearls. And basically you have certain amounts of it, so each tile counts as one piece of that luxury resource. And if you give away your last one, it means that only half of the happiness gained is lost, so you still have half the happiness, which is not bad, in my opinion. It's a nice little touch.
Thanks to your research.
And I don't like those advisors. I never have done. Right. Let's get on with it. Wow, Amsterdam. You know why that's famous.
Provides a detailed view of your city's growth and production.
Should I build? No, I can't build there. Silly. One of the things I always love about Civilization 5 is when you start off you've got loads of fog of war, and it kind of just makes your little civilization look wonderful, makes them look really peaceful, which is one of the things I've always liked about Civilization 5. It's actually later game when it tends to get a little tiresome. No. Espionage. I heard that this was a part of Civilization 5 Gods and Kings. Ah, it seems you can have agents. Goose has achieved the rank of recruit. Wow. Now, oh, I see. You can only move in between cities. What's this? Move to hideout. Any action that the spy is currently doing will be cancelled when moved to hideout. Well, he's not doing anything, so might as well. It doesn't appear to be like a unit as military ones are. Anyway, let's check at this.
Excuse me.
Yeah, all of these, if I'm correct, have previously been in Civilization 5. Now, there are ones yet to come. Ah, Leaning Tower of Pisa. I am not aware that that was a previous wonder, so that might be one of the new wonders. I really like the sound of musketmen. I'll have that. I want to build a trading post because it suggests, and I can't think of anything else.
I have some information.
I don't want your bloody advice. No. Workboats. That is really useful. You can use that to farm the fish tile. Overall, this game is very impressive. Initially, it doesn't look too much different from the standalone Civilization 5. I've just noticed this here. You've got faith. And now, it doesn't take much common sense to realise that that is something to do with religion. I'm trying to find a religions tab, if there is one. Oh, there we go. Religion overview.
I have some information that may be of use.
I need 10 faith, so that when my other city is built, there'll be about 4 turns. It's not too bad. Well, I can't do anything this turn. So next turn go. Hope to encounter some enemies fairly recently. Now, adopting policies. Nothing has changed with the old social policies as far as I know. They're just brilliant. I always go for liberty. Right. I'm gonna do Republic. And now I've got a settler, so I can settle even more, get even more culture and stuff like that. Nice, lovely Rotterdam. Let's see what we can do with you. Right, one thing I've immediately noticed is that the old style trading post skin has been got rid of. People who've played Civilization 5 before, as you can see, there is a lovely building that has been constructed, and I must say the visuals are pretty impressive. Well, they are in my opinion. Right. Rotterdam. What do we want to build at Rotterdam? Wait, what's this? You can purchase with faith. Wow, I never realised that. Well, there's obviously nothing I can buy with faith at the moment. Gallias. Amphitheatre. Gallias is one of the new what do you call it? Ships. Because often what was found in Civilization 5 was there was a huge jump in between some unit progressions, and one of them was between the Trireme and some sort of other boat. So they introduced the Gallias, which was kind of a cross between the Trireme and I think it was some sort of boat with guns. But anyway, yep, there's a bigger variety of units. I just want to farm so much gold. That's what I love. Market. We want to just do it like bosses. Let's see at the demographics. Or rather, let's have a look at the demographics. Wow. I've got the most land, best manufactured goods, best crop yield, best population, best literacy. But bugger, I've got the worst approval. But you know, that doesn't matter really, because it's only like turn 3. It says turn 187, but don't listen, that's a load of crap. Now, people who haven't played Civilization 5 before, demographics are basically rankings of certain things. So GMP is going to be the amount of gold you produce every turn. Now if you look at mine, I've got -1, so obviously I'm not going to be great, but I'm rank 4, so I must be fairly good compared to some. And it goes on like that. Literacy is basically how much technology you possess, so that's science. I'll show you the tech tree in a minute. Approval is diplomatic skills, and soldiers is and land are very self-explanatory things, same as population and crop yield. Now let's have a look at the tech tree. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. You've got different eras. Now as I've started later on, I chose medieval era. No, I chose Renaissance, didn't I? Yeah, but this is basically what I was talking about. You've got different stages. So very first thing you learn is agriculture, and I've already learnt these because I've started Renaissance, and this is what we get now. As you'll notice, before it was just the industrial era and then modern era, but yeah, it's pretty awesome how it goes atomic and information now. Robotics, I don't remember that. Actually, I think I might do. But telecommunications, nope, that was not one. Mobile tactics, nope, that was not there before. Combined arms, they've changed the name, I think. Ballistics, vaguely. Steam power, definitely not. That's interesting. Industrialization, nope. But I love it how it... Oh, Gatling gun. Well, I'd love to get one of those eventually. Yeah. This is what I love about it, because it introduces a bigger variety of units. So you used to have infantry, there was riflemen and infantry, which is a huge jump. So it's World War II against 18th century riflemen. And now introducing Great War, which is obviously World War One. It fills that gap, which is pretty awesome. The ability to fire nuclear missiles is slightly harder than it was before, because if I remember correctly, advanced ballistics was just like one column after atomic theory, which I felt was far too fast. But they've really got it right this time. It's a lot more interesting than it was. Enough about the technology. Let's see how my religion is getting on. How many more turns? Fuck, a lot. I really want to discover other civilizations fairly quickly. I hope I do that with not too much trouble. One of the things I love about Civilization 5
I have some
is the hex style system, because in Civilization 4 it was square and it's not great, let's be honest. You've only got 4 directions you can move in. 6, even though it might not sound a lot, it makes the game a lot more dynamic, and especially when you're conducting things like air raids, it's an awful lot better, more interesting, definitely. Send these guys over here. And why the computer wants them to go there, I don't know, because they can just walk through them. I'm going to make those guys self-explore next turn. Pantheon founded. An unknown civilization has started worshipping a pantheon of gods.
City has finished building a unit.
Now, for those who can... Oh, for Christ's sake, stupid advisors. For those who don't know what a pantheon is, it's simply a religion. It's just a complicated way of saying it. Let's set these guys onto auto-exp... Oh, nice piece of land. We want to get as many resources as possible. Now I've enabled barbarians in this game, so we might come across some horrible people who decide to destroy our civilization, if it comes to that. Now we want a Colosseum for happiness. Let's go next turn. I just want to create my own pantheon quickly. What I love is the huge variety of religions, because as we know in the world there are about 5 main religions: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and I think it's Judaism is the 5th largest. But you've got loads of odd ones which I've never heard of. I actually don't know what they are, because I've only seen screenshots and they weren't good enough resolution to read the writing. I'm really interested though to see what they've come up with. Wow, this landmass seems like quite a nice shape. The only thing which I find annoying about settlers is that, well, obviously you want to get them here, which is going to increase their happiness, which is a good thing. Problem is that these areas keep on changing turn after turn. That's what I find anyway, and that's very irritating, because you can spend several turns wasting time. In fact, if I remember correctly, I spent about 6 turns trying to place a city down in an island, and that was so irritating, really was. Wow, that looks lovely. That is a new trading post, people. The old ones did not look nice at all, I can tell you that now. I always hated the look of them, but that is amazing. One thing, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but if the buildings outside of the city changed a long time, so next era more modernised, then I'll be really impressed with that, because that's an awful lot of work going into that. Oh, next turn, my Pantheon. Let's see what we have. Now it doesn't say anything, blaring out loud. Oh, need 4 faith. Oh, I suppose the faith needed increases with the cities you've built. It's going to take even longer now because I just built this. Oh, civilization. Let's see who these people are. Tell by the music that it's Siam. And yes, it is. I hate you, Siam. Previous games, they've become a super empire and they've crushed me. That is simply why I hate them. Now I'll build a quarry to harvest a resource, so that's going to make my people happy. And as I'm playing as the Netherlands, if I sell all my marble resources, I'm still going to get a benefit from just having them on my land, even though I'm not directly getting it, if you see what I'm saying. Choose production. I just want a bunch of walls. Walls, balls. That weird advert that came up with the dog squeezing the man's nipples. YouTube viewers are wondering what the fuck I'm talking about.
Your people are no longer happy. An unhappy populace will not grow as
that is a new unit. Right. They never used to have elephants, and now I think it's more fitting that they do. Because obviously it's an Asian thingamajig, and bloody hell they got gold. I want to kill them now. Whoa. Let's explore more. I'm unhappy. Well, my population's unhappy, which is not a good thing. It means that growth, which is here for population, is drastically lowered. This map shouldn't be too big to explore, except oh, embassies must be a new thing. Would I really want Siamese living in one of my cities? Well, I say yes, why not? I suppose it can't do any harm. It's one of the things with Gods and Kings, they've got a huge amount of espionage that's added. So as you saw earlier, I've got my agent, choose a city. I've relocated my spy into Siam. It's going to take 1 turn. Now this will be interesting. Found the Pantheon. Oh, this. I don't think you start off with any of the real religions. But you tend to just go for goddess of stuff. What would I want? Happenings from cities and rivers. I got no rivers. That'd be pointless. Border growth. No. 10% faster growth rate. God of the open sky. Let's have that. Oh, Gad Zeus. Let's see what that achievement is. Found a. Oh, wow. I thought it was just like some sort of path I was going down, but nope. Just got to found a simple Pantheon. Oh, that's a city-state up there, holding gems. I'm gonna let these guys explore automatically because I can't be bothered to move them. Next turn. Oh, I've noticed now. Next to my city names, you've got the number of followers, and it appears like the sign of my religion, which is awesome. Quebec City. Find on map. Thank you. Wow. They've got a crap location. Apart from a few gems, they're stuffed. At least I got some gold out of it. Let's see what I can buy with my gold. Nothing. Wow, how surprising is that? Next turn. Pantheon founded. Another one. I'll see what I can do with my spy this turn. Now I want to buy that. Let's see what goes on. Oh, it's the wrong tab. Where's this? There we go. So, establishing surveillance. Once surveillance is established, the spy can begin doing more advanced operations in the city. Surveillance also allows you to see into the city screen for other civilization cities, but not into city-states. Surveillance also allows the spy to uncover intrigue, such as plans for sneak attacks that the civilization is drawing up. This information can be important. I've got to wait an additional 2 turns to start to do something. I'd like to do something like cause unrest. Actually, one of the things you can do, you can try and start a coup, which is kind of like a military uprising. And by doing that, it's intended for the gamblers, as the producers of Civilization 5 Gods and Kings put it themselves, where there's a low less than half chance of it succeeding, but if it succeeds, the benefits outweigh the negatives. But if you fail, your spy gets killed and executed, and not only that, your diplomatic relations will go right down, and it can lead to the likes of embassies collapsing, which actually has happened in the real world, unsurprisingly, with Syria and that. Right. They're obviously not liking it that I'm in there. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh. Not as bad as I thought. There we go. 1 minute here. Have these guys finished? That looks like the normal farm tile that was from the previous Civilization 5. Nothing special there. Let's continue on.
I have some inventory.
I've finished my marble quarry. Wow. It's fascinating. Scouts. Why not? Dutch scouts. I know I have one of these, Gallias. There's a new unit available. Next turn.
I have some information.
He's plotting against me. How dare he? What? Recruit Gus is in... oh dear. Let's have a look at the espionage. Oh, this is interesting. You can see it as if you're playing as them. Doesn't seem as if I can do anything at this present time. But they've got 5-star potential. On discuss. Stop spying on me, that's new. As you request that agents will not. Right, that's good. Yeah, I'm spying on them. That's brilliant. I love being a hypocrite. We want these geezers to explore automated again, so we don't have to worry about them, and we want these sheep to be farmed. Oh dear, it's going to get those. Ah, met Jerusalem. That's a new city-state. Ally nobody. Where are they? Ah, that's interesting. Now they've got more important city-states that are being introduced, which is what I like. And the fact that like so Jerusalem are being introduced because they're related to religion as well. That's just impressive. Well, it might be to me, not to you.